Hi everyone, Nevada Nail Person. So today I thought I'd share some of the products in my weekly makeup basket. Purpose is to just give you my thoughts on some products that I might have hauled, I might have not hauled, and maybe it's the first time you're seeing them, or I just had it in my stash and I pull it out. So that's the whole purpose of this. So I rotate out my products and share my thoughts on the products that I have that are either new or old or whatnot. So with that, I will start with, and I think I might have mentioned this last week, this is the Supersizer mascara with fibers. Now honestly, I don't think there's many fibers in this mascara. I do not have very plush eyelashes as it is, so I don't think this would help me very much. And even when you look at the wand, there's really, you cannot see, or I can't see, any visible fibers. So it's good. It's not great. It's not a flop, but it's just, I would think I would get a little bit more vavoom from a mascara that advertises fibers in it. So never got any in my eye. I've been using it consistently, I think for over a week now, and I have a love-hate relationship with the Supersizer. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. So it gives me somewhat lashes. I don't have a lot of help in the lash department unless I wear false lashes. So it's a good everyday mascara, I'll put it that way. So that's what I've been using. Unfortunately, I picked up the shade Black Brown or Brown Black, not deep black, so I wish I had a black, but that's okay, we'll use it up. And then on my eyes, in addition to, I've been using this Becca. This is the Ombre Rouge Eye Palette, and basically anything I've had from Becca has been good. So it features these plummy brown shades, and you could see I've been using it. You could definitely see I've been using it. So I've rather enjoyed this palette. I wore this all week. A very neutral everyday eye look. Created using these shades, like I said, a plummy brown look. I paired it with my Smashbox Always Sharp liner in 3D Orchid. So that was a nice way to use up a purple liner as well. And I love those Smashbox Always Sharp liners. So basically I'll just swatch the first three so you could see. So basically, I don't think I got a good one on that, but it's basically my skin tone anyway. So it has a great eye look. This final shade was a little bit more plummy, so I would use that at the end of my eye. It was a great, nice, blendable formula. I really enjoyed using this palette. I think I got the idea from my friend Jackie Solitary Misfit about this palette, and I am so glad I got it. And it's a great everyday, for me, work palette if you don't want any crazy looks. It's slim, great packaging from Becca, easy to use, great everyday shades, probably looks good on many skin tones, so win-win with this Becca Ombre Rouge eyeshadow palette. Love it. Another palette that I used, and this is Makeup Revolution. This is the highlighter palette Radiance, and there's another Radiance palette as well. I think this is the original one, and I've had a few items from Makeup Revolution and I've liked them, but this palette doesn't pack the punch that I thought it would. So this is what it looks like. It's 3 different highlighters. We have a peachier shade, like a champagne gold shade, and a little bit pinkier shade. So because I was wearing the ombre rouge, I was gravitating towards this. And you could see that I really dug into that pan. I mean, clearly it's been used. So when you swatch it, it looks great. But when you apply it, it really doesn't give you much punch. Like here, let me swatch the middle one. So this is the more champagne gold. So you could see that one. And here's that pinkier one. So let's swatch the peachier one. I'll put that one here. So you could definitely see that one. So apparently there's hits and misses in Makeup Revolution, and this one just, like I said, I'll try it again, and it was the middle one. You could barely see it. And again, for an everyday look, going to work, I don't want that you could see it from Mars type of highlight look, but I was kind of disappointed in this palette. The shade is nice, but I was really trying to use up this one to see, can I make it work? So I would apply more and more and more, and I think I even wet the brush a little, and it really didn't matter too much. So unfortunately, I don't think this is the best palette out of Makeup Revolution's stockpile. I know those little single palette highlighters are great. I own most of them and really do like them. So this one is kind of, I guess, would lean towards a flop because it really, no, I take it back. It's a good everyday office type if you want to highlight, but if you want that ba-bam type of highlight, you're not going to get it from here. So just so you know. So this was the Makeup Revolution Highlighter Palette Radiance, and this is the original one. I don't know what the other one is called. So the next palette I have, and I guess it's hard to see because it's mirrored, is the Narcissist palette, and this is the cheek or face palette, I should say, that I'll just use this to cover it. This basically is a face palette. You have the Laguna bronzer, Paloma contour group, so it's a matte cream highlighter. This is the contour, and this one's kind of like a medium shade, maybe designed for deeper skin tones, but I was able to use it with a lighter hand. And then we have our blushes. So at first I tried this shade, a little bit deep. I use it light-handed, and it was fine. But I actually gravitated towards this shade ultimately for the most part of the week because it just gave you a little pink radiance. And then this one, and you could see it has some sparkle in it, so I didn't really want to use too much sparkle on my face during the week. So let me swatch this one. Oh, not too much on there. Yeah, you can see it now. And that one is called, let's see if I can see what it's called. It's in shade 1, 2, and 3. And then this one is Goulet, which is actually the VIB Rouge gift for 2016. So it's just shade 1, 2, and 3. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, it's just 1, 2, and 3. So this is just light baby doll pink, but it just gives you a nice little pink flush. And this guy was a little bit more nude, but it had those sparkles in there, and I didn't want the sparkles. So I was using the pink and maybe just throwing on a little bit of this guy, trying to hope not too many sparkles come up into the brush. And then this is that Goulet. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'll swatch it. This is the 2016 VIB Rouge gift for the year. So I really do enjoy this palette. It's great having Laguna and a contour and the non-shimmery contour light shade. So I would use this under my eyes. So it was a great shade, great palette to play with. So I'm very happy I got it. It's really fun and love it. I have a lot of makeup and unfortunately it will rotate around, but I do like it and I will continue using it at some point. So that's the Narcissist. So just to wrap things up, I don't want to make the video too long. Lip products this week because I had basically a natural look on my eyes. I kept it natural on the lips. And one thing I picked up about 2 weeks ago in Target when they were having 20% off makeup, almost all their makeup, which I wish I would have picked up more. This is the e.l.f. and it's Touch of Nude lipstick, and it's what I have on now. And it's just the lipstick, no lip liner, nothing, just straight out of the bullet, put it on the lips. And it's just great, everyday, throw it on type of shade. Love it. It's hydrating, feels great on your lips. You could put it on at any point in the day. So love that. So I've been bouncing back and forth between this Touch of Nude and the this is the only product I bought from the whole Alice through the Looking Glass. I didn't buy the nail polishes or the eyeshadow kit, but I did purchase this lipstick, and I think it's called Alice. I think it's just straight Alice. Yeah, Alice. It's a sheer shimmer, which is great. It's one of those lipsticks you could just throw on. So there it is. So you can see it's barely there. Even the Touch of Nude is darker. And then I would use in conjunction with the NYX retractable lip pencil in Natural. Yeah, Natural. Which I love. I don't want to say I only do, but I really like retractable pencils, and that's what it looks like. So you can see it's a nice combo together. I'm lazy. I hate sharpening pencils, I'll be honest. So that's primarily what I wore. However, for some reason, I decided let's mix it up a little. I did pick up some of the Milani Amore Metallics lip creams, and this is a great product. I enjoyed the first batch that came around. I got quite a few of those, at least 4 of them. Really enjoyed them. And then I saw that they had these metallics in their line now. And I am not the biggest fan of metallics, but I said, well, okay, I'll try them. So I picked what I thought was the first few that were the lightest, and this one was more, I thought, of a mauve shade. This is the shade Materialistic. Well, let me just swatch this for you. That is a dark lipstick. So on Joann's 1 to 10 vamp scale, that is a 10 plus. So what's funny is, they smell so good. It's like vanilla cupcakey, really bakery type smell. It smells wonderful. What I typically do is I just finish my makeup, and the last step is I throw on my lipstick before I walk out the door. So got that thing in my head to go grab one of these guys and try it. For some reason I picked this one, the darkest. I figured with having a lighter nude eye it'd be okay. Well, I put this on, and this formula lasts a long time. So I'm looking at myself driving to work with these dark lips, and I'm saying to myself, how am I going to get this off before I get into work? So I said, screw it, I'm wearing it. And it stayed on probably till about 2 p.m.-ish, I want to say, because it stayed on through my breakfast of yogurt and banana. And for lunch I had a wrap. and either cherries or grapes or something like that. And when I went to the ladies' room, and it was well after 2 p.m., I still had the definitive outline. It was just starting to wear a little, so it's pretty long wearing as well. So that's a pretty dark shade. So unfortunately, it's a great formula, smells great, lasts a long time, but the color is not me. And I don't think I'm going to be wearing it again. I have no occasion to wear such dark lipsticks. I should have considered before I purchased it. So the shade is Materialistic. Yep. And if you're not a fan of dark shades, don't get this one. So that's it. If you have any questions, oh good, I can get it off before it fully sets. It takes a few minutes to set, which is good. See, I just got it off. It's just slightly tinged. So that's it. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye.